Good day everyone, I am Kirby Escragasin along with my buddies Harold Christian Ison and Micaela Havati, and we are the Group 6. Our topic for today is all about development of National Bureau of Investigation or NBI and understanding salient provisions of Republic Act 10867. So ano nga ba ang NBI? The National Bureau of Investigation or NBI is an agency of the Philippine government under the Department of Justice, responsible for handling and solving major high-profile cases that are the interest of the nation. So sinasabi dito na ang NBI ay ahensya ng gobyerno ng Pilipinas na kung saan sila ay responsable sa paghawak o paglulutas ng mga matataas o mabibigat na kaso sa ating bansa. History of NBI. Tasked with organizing a division of investigation or DI patterned after the United States Federal Bureau of Investigation were Thomas Dugan, a veteran American police captain from the New York Police Department, and Flaviano C. Guerrero, the only Filipino member of the United States Federal Bureau of Investigation. During the Japanese occupation, the DI was affiliated with the Bureau of Internal Revenue and the Philippine Constabulary, known as the Bureau of Investigation or BI. Subsequently, during the post-liberation period, all available DI agents were recruited by the U.S. Army CIC as investigators. Since then, the Bureau assumed an increasingly significant role. Thus, on June 19, 1947, by virtue of Republic Act No. 157, it was reorganized into the Bureau of Investigation. Later, it was amended by Executive Order No. 94 issued on October 1947, renaming it to what it is presently known, the National Bureau of Investigation or NBI. It was further amended by Republic Act 10867, an act reorganizing and modernizing the NBI. Its primary function is to investigate crimes and other offenses against the laws of the Philippines, both at its own initiate or when the public interest may require. And for the next slide, here's Micaela Havate.
Ako si Micaela D. Havate mula sa BS Cream 1 Charlie at ngayon ay ibabahagi ko ang Section 4 of Republic Act 10867, Power and Function of NBI. A. Undertake investigation and detection of crimes and offenses enumerated under Section 5 hereof. Ina-undertake nila ang mga high-profile cases, halimbawa ang mga cases related sa politics dahil masyadong komplikado at pribado ang mga ganong klaseng kaso. B. Issue subpoena for the appearance of any person for investigation or production of documents through its officers from the ranks of regional director to director. Kailangan pumunta sa korte ng mga taong involved sa kaso para i-document ang mga kanilang kaso mula sa regional director hanggang sa director. C. Act as National Clearinghouse of criminal records and other related information for the benefit of the government. Nag-a-act ito as National Clearinghouse of criminal records para sa benefit ng gobyerno na pwede nilang magamit. D. Render technical assistance to government agencies and instrumentalities when to requested. Nagpa-provide ang NBI ng technical assistance sa government agencies like BIR, PSA, and other government agencies para sa identification ng mga citizen. Extend assistance in cases involving extradition and mutual legal assistance when requested by the Department of Justice. Nag-e-extend rin sila ng assistance sa ibang kaso kapag nag-request ang Department of Justice. F. Establish an NBI Academy which shall be responsible for the recruitment, training, and development of all NBA agents and personnel among others. Ang NBA din ay may academy para sa mga nais pumasok sa NBI. Dito ay ite-train sila at pag-aaralan ng NBI upang maging isang NBA agent. G. Establish and maintain a forensic and scientific research in furtherance of scientific knowledge in criminal investigation, detection, evidence collection and prevention, and provide the necessary training. Therefore, ang NBI ay mayroong Forensic and Scientific Research Center para makadetect ng evidence like DNA fingerprint. Age. Establish and maintain a cyber investigation and assessment center which shall serve as the nerve center for computer information technologies, data on cybercrime cases, computer intrusion, threats, and other related crimes or activities. Nag-establish din sila ng cyber investigation at assessment center para sa mga cybercrime like cyberbullying and scam online. I. Establish and maintain an integrated, comprehensive, and state-of-the-art network of equipment and facilities to be used by the NBI in its crime investigation, detection, and evidence gathering, and to provide the corresponding training in this regard. Mayroon silang upgraded or advanced technologies and facilities para mas mapabilis at mapadali ang pag-gather ng information para sa investigation ng NBI. J. Request the assistance of the Philippine National Police, PNP, Armed Force of the Philippines, or any other agency of the government, including government-owned and or controlled corporation, in its anti-crime drive. Such assistance may include the use of the agency's personnel and facilities upon prior approval by the head of the agency concerned. Nag-request din sila ng assistance sa PNP, Armed Force of the Philippines, and other agencies, which is the law enforcers and facilities kapag naaprubahan ng head ng agency. Conduct intelligence operations in furtherance of the foregoing powers and functions. Nagkakandak sila ng intelligence operation para sa advanced knowledge na pwedeng makatulong sa power and function ng NBI. L. Enter into any contract or transaction for the acquisition, ownership, possession, administration, lease, disposition, or acceptance of real or personal property in its name, subject to the approval of the Secretary of Justice. Nagsasagawa sila ng kontrata o transaction para sa mga properties or ownership na private o personal property na may nakapangalan at kailangan din ito ng approval ng Secretary of Justice. M. Establish a modern NBI clearance and identification center containing all derogatory and criminal records and civilian identification records, including their identifying marks and characteristics and fingerprint database, as well as dental records pursuant to Presidential Decree Number 1575, entitled Requiring Practitioners of Dentistry to Keep Records of Their Patients. Ang NBI clearance ay isang katunayan na wala kang criminal records. Kailangan ito kapag naka-apply ng trabaho dito man sa Pilipinas o sa ibang bansa. N. Maintain. For purposes of investigate and forensic requirements of the NBI, relevant databases such as ballistic records of firearms including, but not limited to, data ownership, possession, and other related identifying circumstances, and DNA data bank. Kailangan clear ang mga test at dapat walang traces ng kahit anong crime dahil tinitingnan dito ang mga ballistic records of firearms kung may nakikitang DNA na magmamatch. O. Perform such other functions as the President or the Secretary of Justice may assign. Kailangan din mag-perform ng ibang functions kapag nag-assign ang President or ang Secretary of Justice.
I'm Howard Visandia Lison at narito ang aming understanding sa Salient Provision of Republic Act 10867, anak reorganizing and modernizing the National Bureau of Investigation or NBI and providing funds therefore. At aking ipapaliwanag ang mga nasasakupan ng NBI, mga director at iba pang opisyal ng NBI. At isasama ko na din ang mga qualifications sa mga NBI agents kung paano makakapasok sa larangan o sa trabaho na ito. Unahin natin ang jurisdiction o nasasakupan ng NBI. Una dito ang human trafficking cases in all airports in the Philippines. Extrajudicial or extra-legal killings committed by the state security forces against media practitioners and activists. Killing of justices and judges, violation of Republic Act No. 10175 o mas kilala natin sa Cybercrime Prevention Act. Kung sinabi natin cybercrime, ito ay crime na involve ang computer or a computer network. Ginagamit ng mga gadgets sa paggawa ng krimen na pwedeng makasira sa mga security or finances. Sunod dito ang cases referred by the Interagency Anti-Graft Coordinating Council or IAGCC. Violation of the Anti-Dummy Law. Ang Anti-Dummy Law ay isang batas na nilikha upang parusahan ng mga lumalabag sa mga paghihigpit sa equity ng mga dayuhan at umiiwas sa mga batas sa nasyonalisasyon ng Pilipinas. Sunod ng cases involving threats to security or assaults against the person of the President, Vice President, Senate President, Speaker of the House of Representatives, and Chief Justice of Supreme Court. Sunod ang transnational crimes pursuant to existing international agreements. Identification of the dead or victims in case of mass fatality incidents caused by natural disasters. At panghuli dito ang violation of commercial, economic, and financial or white-collar crimes, RA 8792, PD 1689. Ang white-collar crime ay isang walang dahas na krimen na kadalasang nalalarawan sa pamamagitan ng panlilinlang o pagtatago upang makuha o maiwasan ng pagkuwalan ng pera o ari-ariran. Ito rin na para makakuha rin ng personal o sumikat at makalabang sa negosyo. Sunod natin ang NBI Director and other officials matatagpuan naman sa Section 6 of RA 10867. The NBI shall be headed by a director and assisted by 2 deputy directors, one for administration and another for operations. Mababasa natin dito na ang NBI o National Bureau of Investigation ay kailangan pinamumunuan ng isang director at assisted by the 2 deputy directors, isa sa administration at isa sa operations, and an assistant director for each of the following 7 services. So ito yung mga 7 services nila: Investigation Service, Intelligence Service, Human Resource and Management Service, Controller Service o Pagkokontrol, Forensic and Scientific Research Service, Legal Service, Information and Communication Technology Service. Ang NBI Director shall be appointed by the President and shall have the rank, salary, and benefits equivalent to that of an Undersecretary. No person shall be appointed Director unless he or she is a natural-born citizen of the Philippines and a member of the Philippine Bar who has been engaged in practice of law for at least 15 years, preferably from within the ranks of directors. So, hindi ka basta-basta ma-appoint na director kung hindi ka natural-born citizen. At kailangan member ka din ng Philippine Bar na may practice ka na or experience na sa law at least 15 years. So, makikita natin na hindi basta-basta ang pag-appoint ng ng National Bureau of Investigation ng kailang director. Kailangan ikaw ay expert para mas mapumunuan mo ng maayos ang NBI. The Assistant Regional Directors to Deputy Directors shall likewise be appointed by the President of the Philippines, coming from the ranks of the NBI, upon the recommendation of the Secretary of Justice. Kung nagbabalak kang pumasok sa ganitong larangan, narito ang mga qualification of NBI agents. Unang-una, ikaw ay citizen of the Philippines. Pangalawa dito, good moral character. Kailangan talaga yan kasi kung masama ugali mo, pwede maka-apekto sa pagtatrabaho mo ito. Pangatlo, kailangan member ka ng Philippine Bar or holder of baccalaureate degree who passes the necessary government licensure examination, relevant to the investigation, relevant to the investigative function of the NBI. Huli ay kailangan ikaw ay successfully passed the competitive mental and physical examination by the NBI. At dito na po natatapos ang aming report sa Development of National Bureau of Investigation or NBI at understanding sa Salient Provision of Republic Act 10867. We hope po na marami kayong tutunan sa aming video na to. Maraming salamat po.